like we were doing the.
Pam, hold it! We're